Pleasant for you, I hope. And what will my channel be doing in the near future? And that is that I have been first. What have I been doing? What will I be doing? But first, I have been adding more podcasts. I've recorded some content from years ago. I talked about my travels to Alaska, and I have that, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and thing that I have about Alaska. I will be putting together another video. I've done one in the past and has a lot of great pictures, and just me sort of talking about the pictures as they're flashing across the screen. It was truly like first year uh, amateur stuff, but I enjoyed attempting to keep up with the slides as I had put together as a montage. And this time I'll actually have a bit of a script to go with the pictures that I plug in, and we'll enjoy it. That was Alaska 2017 in August. One of the things about going to Alaska in August, especially around the 12th, if you're a place where the sky is clear and it's dark at like 1 in the morning, you can see the Perseid meteor shower. And in the next year, with the sun being as vigorously active as it is at the top of solar cycle 25, there should be auroras to be able to be seen. But we went up to make sure that we could be available to see the Perseid meteor shower. Pardon me. 2017. 2019, it was also on Holland America, the Zondam. 2019, we went on the inaugural year cruise of the new Statendam, and we really enjoyed that. Grand Turks, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico. Couldn't make it to the island of Holland America because there was a storm in 2019, a Good Friday storm on the East Coast. It was quite vigorous. Tender ships couldn't come up. Waves were probably 3, 4, 5 feet. And so we had to turn around and go back out. The fun thing about that day was that there was an extra slot tournament, and one of our cruise mates won the $500 with much cheering from the rest of us. And that was a lot of fun. So that was 2019. We had a bit of a pause between 2020 and 2022. Our 2021 cruise, inaugural cruise on the Rotterdam, was canceled because of the variant that was going around at the time. But we did get to rebook for a year later, and we got to go on the Oosterdam. And we went from Trieste all the way to Athens in the Greek enchantment cruise. And that was extraordinary, a lot of fun. That was 22, but that was in August. My wife and I had gone on the Koningsdam in early January 2022. 800 people of the 2,600 capacity on the boat. The CDC had said, do not cruise travel. Well, there were so few people on it, there's very little chance of catching anything because it just wasn't crowded whatsoever. It was one of the pinnacle cruises that I've been on, going down to the Mexican Riviera. We'll be doing a bit of a discussion on that, coming up with a podcast and whatnot, and some of the excursions that I had enjoyed. So those are some of the things that I have done. The Alaskan cruise and the Eastern Caribbean. So I've got the Mediterranean, and I've got the Mexican Riviera to talk about. But Wonder of the Seas is coming up this this fall, and that will be an amazing journey. Never really been. I was on Navigator of the Seas last Labor Day, and that was a fun little turnaround. We'll be working something up for that as well. But Wonder of the Seas is literally a floating destination. As of recording here, the third largest ship on the ocean behind Icon and Utopia of the Seas. And it is the fact that it's a destination with neighborhoods and so much to see that 7 days will be just scratching the surface of what it could be. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to recording not only for my channel, but also for the friends of Cruise Tips TV, whose group cruise it is. People who are Patreons and friends of Sherry and the boys will be going. They are not going to be on this. It is just dedicated to the friends of Cruise Tips TV. So it'll be a great adventure. My whole family going, and just gonna have a great time, and looking forward to it, and vlogging what will happen. The answer to the next question came to us from Douglas Adams, and the answer to the meaning of life, the universe, and everything is the number 42. Yes, that's right. The number 42. Next is number 30, the Lodge. The Lodge. Yes, I got it right. I've actually, and it would not even work on this channel, but I've actually been a Monty Python fan all of my life, and I should have record a reaction video to Monty Python's the meaning of life, because I've never seen that, or the Secret Policeman's Ball, because I had heard from them in their interviews that the BBC had asked for 5 movies out of them, and they wanted to do maybe 1 or 2, and they just got miffed, and just started making strange stuff, which I know a lot of quotes from. Better bring it in a bucket. One question now. What am I planning on vlogging about on the November cruise? Again, I had mentioned that there was going to be the friends vlogging, so I would I'm going to be interviewing Mike and Cheryl and asking them questions about what their ideas are for the cruise, and then add that into the final video about the inaugural Friends of Cruise Tips TV cruise. And then also I will be doing stuff about, what were the things that I or my family together, or the group, really liked about the ship, the Wonder of the Seas. What are some of the amazing points that you can see that we could get to in 7 days? I'll probably have to get up early in the morning and go and catch some spots that are not occupied if I can. And that's how I think I'll try to do it, is be able to, use my phone cameras or whatnot and record what I can, and just enjoy the process. So I'm looking forward to that. And let's see what else. So I'm looking forward to doing more um, podcasts in the short term. And you can find me. It's the new Bruce Cruz podcast. Bruce Cruz at Buzzsprout. BruceCruz.buzzsprout.com, and you'll be able to see my information there. There's a that's an actual website if you wanted to go to that. It has all of my past podcasts, things that I've done from day one, March 8th of 2022. I wasn't around in 1922. 2022. So this is about my 2.5 year mark coming up in just a month, less than a month. Looking forward to continuing to make content, practicing my delivery and uh, going live in front of a camera, uh, being able to uh, present myself to the camera, having lived in front of a camera most of my life. My father took a lot of pictures, so when it comes to looking at a lens, it's not unusual for me to be able to focus right where the lens is and be able to present. He had also said at my rehearsal dinner party that I have a flair for the dramatic. I think he was right. No, I know he was right. He was a wise man that way. Excuse me. Bit of pollen in the air today, and I didn't take my Claritin yet. I'll have to remember that in the future. So I would like to say that I really appreciate that you have been able to watch this. I thank you very much. Remember the Patreon page is free. If you'd like to go to patreon.com /Bruce Cruz, and also have a Teespring site. It's under Bruce Locksmith, but the actual lettering is CACCB1. I have some nifty types of merchandise there if you'd like to support the channel by purchasing through that site. Really appreciate you. Hope you're going to have a great week ahead. Be strong inside. Use your calmness.